thanks very much for tuning in. So as you can see, the thumbnail of the video, I've actually done of the arch here, so with the chair underneath. The reason being, the cucumbers are doing what I want them to do, and that is to start climbing. I had to train this one because it was wanting to use the fence, but starting to climb all the way over and up to the top and then over. They'll meet each other and they'll hang over the other side is the plan. So all the way up here and across, and they'll pass each other, and I'll get some nice cucumbers that way. So just wanted to highlight that because I'm very happy with that, and unfortunately I'm moving things around because this is where I also grill, so very tight space. But I've got a chair set up, I've got a grill set up, so basically I will stand in a ditch here, I will do my grilling while people can sit there and obviously entertain. They can get blown with some warm air when it's going to be extremely hot, but I don't think anybody will be out here during that period. Just me grilling, sweating like crazy. So other than that, I just really wanted to do a very quick update. Potatoes, as you can see, everything is green. It's like a jungle in here, especially with the weeds. I've been trying to do a little bit of weeding as I can. I've got some there. I'm going to have to get an organics bag going, but everything is going like crazy. Unfortunately, not so much with the beans, but I do have a few beans that have made their way through, so that's good. But the corn's doing well. The beans at the front are doing well. Potatoes are doing very well, especially these potatoes. I'm really impressed with these ones, and those ones obviously, as we saw there, flowering, which is great. Raspberries are doing good, so I actually had some guests over, was it yesterday or the day before, and the kids were going crazy for the raspberries, which is good. They were going crazy for the peas, and the peas just keep on giving, so that's also good. Peas over there as well are going crazy. Got a bit of limp cucumber here, so I think it's not getting watered as much, and as you can see here, a bit of it's dying, so I've given a bit of water. It was hot today, but I did water last night because I didn't manage to water yesterday morning. It was meant to rain, so I just caught up last night and I've just given another watering now. Not watering anything else because I want to get back to the morning watering, which I'll be doing tomorrow. And then obviously in this box everything's doing well. I am seeing bugs everywhere, which is not nice, but just gotta wait and see what goes on and attack it as I can. And I am seeing, unfortunately, I am seeing a strange beetle there. So I'm not too sure what that is. I think it's a yeah, I'll have to look up. So I'll have to figure out what's going on and why it's eating my artichokes, and I will get rid of it shortly. Now I'm getting some, I think this is wheat from the compost, so I pull that out when I see it. Unfortunately, sometimes it's this size when I see it. I don't really want wheat. I don't have anything that I can do with it, so again, that goes in the compost pile here. I'll be picking that up later on. And unfortunately, squirrel or something did dig up my two tomatillos that were there, so I'm gonna have to sort it out. And the kids loved the blueberries. This one doesn't have so much, but this one's starting to get some. But this one is the one from last year and it's doing pretty well. Needs to do better, but they're not really closing yet, but the kids seem to like them, think they were sweet enough, so hey, if they're happy, that's the main thing. And I do have some of the callaloo coming through at the bottom here, and I did manage to see when I was checking out when I was checking out in here yesterday, I did actually see a praying mantis. It darted away, so I know there's one in here at least. I'm thinking it's the same one that was at the back of the fence last week, but we will see. And then we're getting some fruit growing on the tomatoes here. What the heck is that? Oh, it's something dead. So we are getting some tomatoes coming through. We are getting more at the back. I'm just letting this grow like crazy. Tomatoes I just let grow. I don't snip them, I don't prune them unless they're becoming a bit of a problem. This one might be. I think we're going to have to snip it at here because that is a bit problematic. I can potentially tie it to go up this way, but there's already a lot of growth there, so we'll see. It's not really doing too much here. The beans that are here are doing okay anyway. The celery is doing okay. I just need to stop it from coming out too much this way, and similar with the tomatillos here. So that's really all that I'm going to do. And you will notice, you saw maybe on the zucchini over there, it's not rust. This is actually charcoal. So when the charcoal is used, what I've been doing just as an experiment this year is just using it on the soil. I want to see if using charcoal in the barbecue and then using the leftover ash, which we've got some ash on the floor here, which maybe going to try and scoop up and use. If we can use that ash in the garden as a sort of fertilizer to give it some nutrients back. From what I understand, there will be nutrients in there, and I've just noticed something's been digging away here, which is likely a squirrel trying to find some seeds. But yeah, just trying to get some free fertilizer if I can. Reuse what you can reuse, as well as with it being dry, it will discourage some of the pests from actually going in there. And oh, I just noticed we've got some nice, I think these are the either Mexican or the lemon cucumbers, so that's grown pretty nice. Don't know where it's coming from. Oh, it's coming from down here, so that's actually working pretty well. Just noticed that, which is great. And as you can see, a lot of peas. The more you pick, usually with peas, the more you get, so just keep on picking those. And over here I've got a bit of de-weeding to do from the neighbor's side. We've got a tree that keeps on coming through, and I need to train these cucumbers to actually go this way instead and leave my zucchini alone is one of the things, but I don't want them growing that way over the fence. I want them growing that way over that fence. So I just need to train these little runners to go that way. But it's a bit of a pain. You got to keep on top of that. These guys are actually doing it over here, which is good if my camera will play with me. So these guys are doing it, they're going that way. This guy's going through the blueberry bush, and it's fine. And I do have a lot of flowers here on the leek. So again, just going to wait for that to go to seed. That was a leek from last year, which it's interesting to see how they go. And this is a leek from last year as well. So just interesting to see them do that. And then I've obviously got leeks scattered all the way through here, which I'm going to harvest at the end of the year. And I've got a few more tomato plants, as I say, doing a thing in here. So yeah, everything's working pretty well at the moment. I think I cluttered a few areas quite a bit. I do have the likes of some dill going on down there, which is good. And I've got quite a big dill over here, which is very good. It's doing amazing right now. So yeah, I'm enjoying the dill this year. And yeah, that's essentially everything that I've got to update. The balcony, getting some growth there. No real fruit at the moment. The peas have started producing pods, but nothing major yet. And then in the basement, I'm just getting some lettuce ready for the season. As I say, grow it inside in jam jars rather than out here where it's too hot. So that's everything from here. I will look to do an update next week, and I'll speak to you soon.